A P2B's temperament is, my brother Ken, you know, if you know Kubezio Kumana, you know, my brother Ken, what you're saying is true, but let us take it easy. But KennethOkonkwo's temperament is kami felege modogu if he can.
Let us know what's your current state of mind. How do you feel after your exit?
First of all, let me say that I am embarrassed by your comments. I'm just hearing it from your media station that I dumped Labour Party.
Okay.
And I put up the statement I made so that I would not be misconstrued. Where did you get that from?
So
it is certainly not from the statement that I made.
So you have not left the Labour Party?
I am a full-fledged member of Labour Party. Where did you get it from?
Okay, so you are still a member of the Labour Party?
Absolutely.
There's no crisis within the Labour Party as it relates to you?
Me?
Yes.
None. There is crisis in Labour Party as relates to the NWC, which failed to organize an all-inclusive convention. And I felt that the leader ought to have taken a decisive decision to ensure, having said that the convention should not hold, and they held it against his instructions, I felt he would have come down.
Against whose instructions?
P2B's instruction.
Right.
He publicly declared the convention should not hold. Abure, you have to organize an all-inclusive convention in line with the agreement you made in the past and in agreement with the judgment of a court. Abure failed. And then P2B would have gone further to ensure that he decisively dealt with the Abure issue, having disobeyed him. And then he didn't. And that was why the crisis continued to fester. What I said in my statement is that I'm a Labour Party member and I'm going to stay to consolidate Labour Party. And I am going to join all the stakeholders that are progressive in mind with the NLC and the Nigerian and the National Transition Committee, which was set up in order to organize the all-inclusive National Convention. This is what I said in my statement. So where did you get that from?
So what's the current state of the Labour Party?
The current state of the Labour Party is that there is no National Working Committee. The National Executive Committee and all the organs of the party, especially the critical stakeholder, which is NLC, because Labour Party is the party for the Nigerian workers. They founded Labour Party. Yes. So the current situation now is that Labour Party is moving on to organize an all-inclusive convention, which will be led by the stakeholders and the NEC appointed officers of the party who will organize it. Okay,
so in the media a couple of days ago, specifically on the 28th of July, there were stories that you left the party. So you're telling us here now again that you're still a full-fledged member of the party.
I am telling you that it's fake news.
Right.
Because and you see, that is the whole idea of my uploading my statement on the social media. That was why I'm asking you, where did you get it from? Because the whole idea of uploading it is so that everybody can read it. Is it true that when you want to hide anything from a Nigerian, you put it in a book? No. Arise should have done better.
So, yes.
I heard it in Arise News.
No.
Yes, I heard it in Arise News, and I was embarrassed.
Right.
So Arise News can do well by retracting that statement.
So your statement is on the web everywhere.
Everywhere.
And so the news story precedes the statement here, and that's where the information comes from. So you're clarifying again that you're going to work with the Labour Party
to consolidate it.
Okay. So what is the issue with Mr. Peter Obi? Because Mr. Peter Obi also stated the other day, there were accusations when the story went out that, or some people described you as a mole in the party. And Mr. Peter Obi came out with a statement saying that no one, or requesting that no one should see you in that light, because both of you are still comrades and brothers. How do you react to that?
Good. Well, I read the mole story by one Obiora. We call him Obiora the Dullard, because he is purporting to be the publicity secretary. And have you seen him being interviewed going to represent Labour Party? Even when the Apapa group was assaulting Labour Party, the same Obiora and Aburi was sending me to fight on their behalf. And the same Obiora, the Dullard, had the effrontery to go to social media to say KennethOkonkwo is a mole. I don't blame him with his bad English. We wear the monkeys. I remember one event, when we were in the presidential Lego team. That Obiora with his monkey suit, he will come and sit where Peter Obi is sitting. And after the event, they will ask him, well, what minute did you take? Only to discover that he couldn't even take the minutes. And I remember Peter Obi warned that I don't want to see this kind of people around me. So can you imagine such a person who cannot even defend the Labour Party, calling KennethOkonkwo a mole? Now, that is ridiculous. But if you want me to say what I said, maybe you're looking for, I did say that I and Peter Obi, we have different approaches, just like he said, different styles of doing things. Our temperaments are different. Now, Peter Obi is a very sweet man, and he loves to appear sweet to everybody. And I've always warned my younger ones, do not be too bitter so that they will not spew you out. But don't be too sweet so that they don't lick you up. So when Peter Obi, who wants to be sweet to everybody, that is why they are licking him up. I don't have that kind of temperament. Peter Obi's temperament is, my brother Ken, if you know, my brother Ken, what you're saying is true, but let us take it easy. But KennethOkonkwo's temperament is kami felege modogu if he keme.